Tammy, how are you? Hey, this is Rick Mills with Execution Digital Marketing. I talked to you last Friday. Like I said, I wanted to send you this free customized video about Ruben's Plumbing Services online presence. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into this. I don't want to take too much time. Number one, I want to talk about three things today. Number one, I want to talk about content. Number two, we'll talk about citations, and number three, we'll talk about what's called backlinks. Those are all three very important things that to help people find you online. So number one, content. Obviously, have your website pulled up here. Website, it looks good. I like you've got some great images on here. A rule of thumb with Google and where content plays a big part in that is Google wants to see kind of a bare minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage. So right now you guys are at about 325 words on your homepage. So I know 1,500 words might sound like a lot, but really it's not. It's what we do day in and day out is make sure that our clients, have that kind of content, good content that people want to read and educate Google's customers. So that's why content is so important. The reason why we need that 1,500 words is kind of that sweet spot is it gives a good ratio between the keywords that you're trying to rank for. And we'll get into that here in a second on what keywords mean and why you want to rank for those on Google. So number two, I want to jump over to Google itself, right? So when we talk about Google and being found on Google, we talk about buyer intent keywords. A buyer intent keyword, all that is exactly what I've typed in here. Plumbers, Kyle, Texas, right? I know that you guys service Kyle. I live here in Wimberley, so I know the area very well. But basically when I type in Plumbers, Kyle, Texas, here's what comes up. First thing people are going to see are these ads, right? Gradient Plumbing, Stan's Heating and Air, those big companies that have big ad budgets, right? And so, ads are fine, and ads work. They work very well. We've got a lot of clients that we do successful ad campaigns for. But what we really focus on is organic results. So the reason being is, a lot of people put ad blockers on their browsers now. So a lot of people don't even see these ads, or they'll click on it, and these companies are paying for it because they're clicking on it, but they're not using it, right? So what we're looking for is organic results. So the first organic results that folks are going to see once they scroll past these ads is what we call the Google Map Pack, right? And that's these three businesses right here. Clear and Present Plumbing, Texas Plumbers One, and Trio Plumbing Solutions. So when people type Plumbers Kyle, Texas in, these are the companies these are the first local companies that they see. Okay, and as you can imagine, that generates a lot of business for these companies. I mean, Trio Plumbing, they don't even have their website listed on here. But I guarantee you they're getting people to call them because they're in this top three. It's the first three local businesses that people are seeing when they open this up. So the way citations, the second thing that I wanted to talk about plays into that. All a citation is, Tammy, is your name, address, and phone number the way it's listed on Google. Okay, so any of these directories, your Facebook page, for instance, is a citation. Okay, your homeadvisor.com profile is a citation. It has your name, address, and phone number on it. Your Yelp profile, you get it. That's what a citation is. So what we do is we have software where we can go in and see what citations these competitors are signed up for. Why is Google making these three companies, top three? And so we make sure that you're signed up for those citations as well. And then what we do is we double down and get as many more citations as we need to get you ranked in this top three. And again, bring you a lot of business day in and day out. I mean, this is a proven area to generate a lot of leads. Okay, so that's citations and why that's so important. The next thing people are going to do is they're going to look for local companies that are ranked on the first page of Google. So once they scroll past these three companies, they're going to look for the first local company that they find. Yelp, obviously not a local company. That's just a directory. Okay, but here's John Wayne. They're ranked number 2 on this page. John Wayne Plumbing. Okay, so I'll get back to them in a second. So what I want to show you now is why backlinks, the third thing that I want to talk about, is so important. Okay, and backlinks is why John Wayne is ranked on this first page and why they're getting a lot of business. And I'll show you what kind of business they're getting here. But this is again a software this is another software that I have. Let's move this over a little bit so you can see it. But this is basically a software where I pay $700 a month for this. But what I'm able to do is put your website in, put anybody's website in, and really get an understanding of what they're doing good, what they're doing, what they need more of, what they need to do better. And so, just looking at your stats, and I'll just do a brief explanation. I won't get into these numbers too much. This is kind of the strength of your website. Out of 100, you're at 14. And this is kind of the popularity of your website. How many people are interacting with your website, which is, just a decimal point, 0.1 there. So, but this is where backlinks come into play. You have 88 backlinks, okay? And all a backlink is your URL, so rubensplumbingservices.com, listed on other websites on the web, okay? And it links back to your website, in turn giving you power. And by power, what I mean is it's powering those keywords, like plumbers, Kyle, Texas, right? That buyer intent keyword that we're looking for. So what I wanted to do is let's just click into your organic keywords real quick and see what you're ranking for. Okay, so there, hey, right at the very top, plumbers, Kyle, Texas. Okay, and I'll show you how we read this, Tammy. Plumbers, Kyle, Texas is obviously the keyword that you're ranking for. Okay, volume 250. That means there's 250 searches for plumbers, Kyle, Texas per month. All right, and what are you getting out of that? One person out of those 250 searches per month, one person clicked through to your website. Why aren't there more clicks coming to your website for plumbers, Kyle, Texas? Well, you're ranked in the 20th position for that keyword, and that's the bottom of the second page of Google. And historically, research shows nobody's really going past that first page unless they're looking for a specific company, right? So that's what I kind of want to show you is kind of an apples to apples comparison. So what I did was I pulled up John Wayne Plumbing here. As you can see, I put them into the software. Okay, so they obviously, John Wayne Plumbing Services is a big company. They've obviously service San Antonio. Here's plumber San Antonio. That's a huge keyword, by the way. Almost 2,000 searches per month. But they're getting 33 clicks out of that per month, right? Let's find that plumbers Kyle, Texas on here, because they've got a lot of words. As you can see, if you look down this column where my mouse is, they're ranking in the top, on the first page for all of these different words. Let me see if I can find Kyle, Texas real quick. Where did that one go? Plumbers Kyle, Texas, San Marcos. There it is, plumbers Kyle, Texas. Okay, that's the keyword that we were looking at. Okay, so there it is, 250 searches per month. Now, they're getting 17 people that are clicking to their website, filling out a form submit, or giving them a call to get an estimate, right? And why is that? Because they're ranked on the first page. They're ranked number 6 there. Now, it looks like they've moved up because we just found them number 2 or 3 on there. So anyway, they do a very good job with what we call SEO. They get a lot of backlinks. Let me just show you their real quick. I'll show you their summary here. Okay, so you had 88 backlinks. They have almost 32,000 backlinks. Now I'll leave you with, you don't need that many backlinks. All you need is the right backlinks for the right keywords that we're looking for. So that's what we do. I hope this helped, Tammy. I hope that you get something out of this video. If there's something that you can do yourself, to increase these numbers and get more customers, more power to you. And if you'd like to talk to me and ask me any questions on kind of how we do this, I'd love to talk to you guys further. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If nothing else, you could just shoot me back an email telling me what you thought of the video. I'd appreciate that. Otherwise, have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.